What's going on, guys? My name is Hydros and welcome back to some more My Hero Ultra Impact. The maintenance is now over. The data download has been done. We know all of the new units, the new memories, and all of what they do, as well as some other spicy things are going to be coming to the game before anniversary. We're going to go over all of that here in today's video, but before we go and get started, I know a lot of you aren't subscribed that do watch my videos, so make sure you guys go down there today, click that red subscribe button, make sure it says subscribe, click that bell, turn on all those notifications on any future videos, drop a like down below. And are you going to be summoning on the brand new IIDA, or are you saving for anniversary? Let me know down in the comments down below. So we're going to check out the My Hero Ultra Impact Discord server, link in the description down below. AirDocom posting all of the assets for us, as well as we're going to check out the MyHeroUI.com database website that I have already updated. All the new units and memories are now live at the time you're watching this video, so make sure you go check out the website as well, linked in the description down below. So here we have the IIDA Plus Ultra animation. Let's just take a peek at it. No sound, but I mean, it's looking pretty sweet. I mean, we haven't gotten a IIDA yet, so I'm very happy for that. Looking pretty cool. I like it. Definitely a little simple, little easy going on the eyes, not too flashy, but potential for a big ball in IIDA coming in the future, hopefully. And as well as all the new units, IIDA, MONOMA, and I can't ever pronounce his name, by the way, as well as Kendo. All are green or int type, and Momonoa is the free one that you can get via the lottery event. So here his awakened and non-awakened art. Again, looking pretty sick. I know a lot of you were looking for that class 1B love, as well as we have another SR Kendo. I mean, looking pretty sleek there. I like that one though. That art is actually pretty cool. Love the just ground pounding from Kendo. And as well as like any free to play unit, you can obviously max him out for free in the event. And I do believe that's a memory ticket. So you could, I think one of the packs has a memory ticket. We have this UR memory here, which is looking pretty nice. We have an SR memory. So these two memories up top, these two are going to be our gotcha memories, and then this one with Stain is our free-to-play memory from the Lotto event, and then this memory is going to be a login, not a login bonus, but a special missions memory that you're going to be able to get through that. And here we go, baby. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for new things to come to the game. We are getting Boss Rush versus Villains, looking like Shigaraki and All For One are going to be the very first Boss Rush versus Villains stage that we're going to be getting. Going to be awesome like that. As well as we got some new challenges coming for the VE Tower, some new login bonuses. We got a spring login bonus and a weekend login bonus coming. The MND type banner with Amirio is going to be on it. So we have new campaigns. So hero base memory level up tonics are going to be going up, as well as stamina gained and stock up limit up. So that's going to be your hero base, like what you're going to be obtaining from that. We got main quest drop rate up, as well as dispatch item drop rate up, and then level up quest coin and item drop rate up as well. So that's going to be nice there. Get those level up items, get those VE Tower drop rates, and get those quest drop rates up as well. We have the new unit information, and then also we have some more special missions here. You're going to be able to get some stamina, get some power protein, some power gems, some speed jelly, some flakes, some hero gems, lots of different ways to get some free hero gems to save up for that anniversary, as well as some gadgets and recruit tickets. So that's going to be good for you guys there. And here we have more stamina, more recruit tickets, hero devices, and whatnot. And then I do believe this one as well as exchange coins, get some more hero gems, going to be great there as well. And then here's the Merciless Raid. That's going to be the new memory that you're going to get from missions from the 5th. That's the 9th of May 2022. So that's going to be when that starts. So you're going to be able to get that new memory on the 9th of May, it seems. And also we have the new memories, and also the recruit banner goes until the 12th, and then the event is open until the 10th. And also we have the login bonus for spring. So we have 20 hero gems, 300 stamina, level up bars, hero gems again, some more stamina. So that's 600 stamina. And that is what, 100 gems as well from logging in. So not too bad. Then we also have the Boss Rush versus Villains is going to have a 9 stages. Wow. Okay. So it's going to have normal 1, 2, and 3, hard 1, 2, and 3, and very hard 1, 2, and 3. That is going to open up on the 9th of May as well. So expect some content on the new boss rush stage. We're going to be taking it on. That's actually pretty interesting and pretty sick as well. But I cannot wait to take that on. A brand new mode, ladies and gentlemen. That's exciting. Hopefully you guys are excited for new content. I know a lot of you guys have been like, I need something else to do. I'm itching for new stages, new content. Here we go. We are getting the new stuff here as well. So again, awesome. I can't wait to see how this boss rush turns out. Again, just kind of makes me think of Dokkan when it comes to boss rush a little bit, but still awesome. We're getting new content, especially before anniversary. Really happy about that. So let's just go ahead and pop on over to the database website here, and we are going to take a look at IIDA, Kendo, MONOMA, and all of the memories. So let's just take a look at IIDA first. So IIDA is going to be a int UR type character. His stats looking pretty nice. I mean, if we go max ADV, 33,000 HP, about almost 7,000 power, and a very nice speed stat from him. So he's going to deal also well. Just quick note. All of this information is at maximum stats and capacity, so just keep that in mind. It does go up as you level up your character, so again, just keep that in mind. But this is at him and his maximum potential. So he's going to deal 700% damage to a single opponent, decrease his character's speed by 30% for 3 turns, so he's going to decrease his own speed. Then when also reduces character's action skill cooldown by 2 if speed is not decreased. Huh? That's a what? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on one sec. Yeah, no, I read that and put that in there right. So reduces character's action skill cooldown by 2 if speed is not decreased, and then also he does decrease his own speed. So does that, I don't know, does that not proc? So if you don't have a speed decrease going into this, let's say my IIDA is fully done, not worried about it. So if he does not have a speed decrease before this, so he uses plus ultra, then he gets the action skill cooldown since I don't have a speed decrease, but then he gives himself a speed decrease. That's weird. I got to figure out how that kind of works a little bit while testing him out when we do pull him. Hopefully I'm going to be doing my summons a little bit later, but I will be doing summons for IIDA, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll live stream it. Who knows? We'll see. So he's going to deal 300% damage to a single opponent on his first action skill, increasing character speed by 30% for 3 turns. Also decreases opponent's defense by 10% for 2 turns. Okay. Got a cooldown of 3 on that one. So dealing some damage, increasing his speed, as well as decreasing opponent's speed. That's going to come, decreasing opponent's defense, excuse me. That's going to come nice for maybe a little bit of PvP, but more so VE tower. That's going to be very handy. And I kind of want to see how he does in boss rush. Again, now that we're getting the new mode, I'm very much thinking how this boss rush is going to play out. And again, how to think of characters in order to use it for that. So his second action skill, Over Torque, gives all allies the ability to use 2 normal attacks. So basically 2 normal attacks in a row for 3 turns. If character speed is increased, increases power of all allies, excluding himself, by 20% for 3 turns. Also gives character immunity to speed down for 3 turns. Oh, okay. That's how this guy gets it. So that's a cooldown of 9 turns. That's at maximum potential, 9-turn cooldown. And I understand why, because that's OP as crap if it was any lower. So before you knock your plus ultra attack off, you're going to want to then activate this second action skill so that you're immune to speed down. Okay, now that makes sense. I understand. So that's why that has that here. So you can get this if you play your cards right and activate certain things at certain times. So he's going to get double normal attacks to all allies, I believe, including himself. And then also he's going to increase your allies when their speed is increased. So you're going to want to use your first action skill right off the bat to get that speed increase. And then since your speed's going to be increasing, you're going to get that plus power to all of your allies. So he's going to be helping out your allies on the team. And then also, once you pop this before your plus ultra, you're going to get that speed immunity. Then you don't have to worry about this decrease. And then you're going to get that cooldown, reducing this from 9 to 7 turns. And then this is pretty much going to be back in action as well. So that's going to be pretty cool as well. Okay, I understand. He works kind of well with himself. I kind of see. Let's just keep going though. So increases characters plus ultra gauge by 30% when the battle starts. Again, after the battle starts, that's kind of useless. Also increases normal attack skill impact of all allied class 1A characters by 30%. So if you get that normal attack damage, since that's a normal attack skill impact, it's going to increase all these normal attack damage if you have 1A students on your team by 30%. So you're going to get an extra buff on that. And then also, just to kind of move this up here, increases character's power by 20% when speed is not decreased. So again, you get that speed immunity. He's going to get that extra power buff of 30%. Then also once per battle, increases characters plus ultra gauge by 50% when HP is below 50. So again, after once per battle, this is pretty much useless, and it only activates if you fall below that 50% threshold, especially in PvP. You're not going to want to fall below that pretty often. But again, he is a green unit, so Nejire, Ochako, and stuff like that going to be helping him out a little bit as well, keeping him surviving in those fights. So IIDA, I don't know how to feel about him off the bat. I feel like he's okay, not like, I don't think he's super busted, because again, that 9-turn cooldown is really annoying looking, but I do feel like he's gonna be pretty okay in terms of like stuff like VE Tower, maybe USJ, maybe PvP. Again, gotta test him out a little bit, but I do feel like that could definitely go either way right now. Again, I want to test him a little bit first, because if I can't really judge it just fully yet, so I do want to be able to see him in action. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Kendo really quickly. So she is also an int type character, got some pretty cool stats, as well as one of the summonable units. Her plus ultra deals 500% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased by 40% if the opponent's skill impact is decreased. Also, if the opponent's defense is decreased, decreases the opponent's power by 15%. So she could work with IIDA, since IIDA does decrease defense, and I do believe a couple other characters do as well. Push her on a team with a defense decreaser, she's going to be decreasing the opponent's power, which is, again, going to be good for VE Tower, going to be good for probably some USJ fights if you have a little bit of issue with him, and also PvP as well, but more so or less the other two. Deals 250% damage to a single opponent. Also decreases the opponent's skill impact by 25% for 3 turns. So you're going to want to use this in tandem with her plus ultra attack a little bit to get that extra bit, to get that skill impact increase if the opponent's skill impact is decreased. So deals 300% damage on her second action skill to a single opponent. Also, skill impact is increased by 50% if the opponent's skill impact is decreased. And that's a cooldown of 3 turns, and that's a cooldown of 4 turns. So all of these work in tandem. I think Kendo is looking pretty nice, actually, because she's increasing her skill impact by 50. Then she's going to be decreasing the opponents, but then once her plus ultra kicks off, she's going to get that extra 40%. So if you get this on top of this, that's a 90% buff. And then also her auto skill, if you have any 1A characters on your team, you're going to get another 35% to your skill impact. Oh my god. And then another skill impact increase, but that's only if you're below 50% HP. But if you do happen to fall below, that's another 50, 35. I mean, you probably won't get all of these to proc at once. If you do, that's insanely amazing. But, I mean, that does work, pretty well with each other. I like in Kendo. She sounds pretty solid and does sound like she can help out quite a bit in some instances. So it's Kendo looking pretty solid in my opinion right off the bat. And Monoma, oh my god, I can never pronounce his name. Either way, he's the free-to-play unit. They're going to be able to farm. He's going to deal 450% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's skill impact by 20%, and also the defense by 10%. So again, it can come in handy in VE Tower, USJ, stuff like that. He's going to deal 250% damage to a single opponent if the opponent's power is increased. He's going to increase his own power by 30% for 3 turns. Also, if the opponent has afflicted damage down, he's going to reduce damage to himself by 20%. So that's cool. So if the opponent has something, he's literally just going to mimic it a little bit. So that's a cooldown of 4 turns. So deals 250% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's skill impact by 25% for 3 turns. Also gives the opponent the character ability to aggro or cover for 2 turns. So that's 5 turns there. So he's going to be covering all your allies a little bit for 2 turns, which is pretty cool. He is going to be getting that skill impact decrease, which should go in tandem with his plus ultra attack, so keep that in mind when using it. He's going to reduce damage to character by 35% when drawing aggro, so once you proc this off, he's going to get that extra reduction of damage of 35%. He's also going to decrease skill impact of all opponents by 3% for 2 turns when attacked by a 1A character. So unless you're going against class 1A characters, this is kind of useless. And yes, it is 3%. It's kind of weird. Once per battle, also decreases skill impact of all opponents by 30% for 3 turns when HP is below 30%. So again, that HP restriction, again, if you you don't want to get too low with your guys, but I mean, if you do fall up below that threshold and heal up, you're going to get that extra skill impact decrease of the opponents, allowing you to and then use it on the plus ultra attack and whatnot. MHUI, I like the aggro cover ability. He's kind of got that utility for him a little bit, and also he's kind of using that mimic ability to where if your opponent has power buff, you're going to power buff. If your opponent has damage reduction, you're going to get damage reduction, and also just kind of having his aggro kind of work in tandem with his auto skill. Again, looking all right, looking good. I don't think he's like super busted, but again, gonna have to test him out, see how well we do on some teams with MHUI, since he is a free character, going to be able to 100% for free as well. We're going to take him out. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And then the memories here, we're going to just blow through these really quickly. This memory is going to increase character's power by 40% when equipped to a 1A character. Increases character's normal attack skill impact by 40%. Also increases normal attack skill impact is further increased when character has the ability to use turn 2 normal attack. So if you have the ability to double normal attack, you're going to get that extra buff to your normal attack, which is going to be pretty nice. So again, going to be useful on those 1A characters, which is pretty much majority of the game. And then also, altogether, Class B boys, if equipped to UA High Student, reduces damage character receives by 25% for 3 turns when the battle starts. After that, that's pretty much irrelevant. And then also increases character's power by 15% for 3 turns every 3 attacks they receive up to 3 times. So you're able to get an extra 15% power buff every time you receive 3 attacks, and then you only get that up to 3 times every 3 turns. So only 3 times in total. So that's not too bad. It's all right. Then we have this memory here. This is the free-to-play one that you're going to be able to farm. If you're equipped to a League of Villains character, increases characters plus ultra gauge by 32%. Is that what that was? I think I meant 30%. I think that's what that was. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to fix it. It was 35%, not 32%. That was an error on my part. Also increases character's power by 25% every time they defeat an opponent up to 2 times. So defeating an opponent 2 times literally gets you basically 50% power buff to your character. Doesn't seem like it lasts for X amount of time, so it should be for the remainder of the battle you get that power buff. So again, plus ultra gauge is nice when the battle starts if a League of Villain character, but also increasing the character's power, pretty cool. If you do need a power buffing memory for your villains, there you go. That's going to come in handy for you. Again, doesn't look too like insane, but again, can come in handy here and there. We'll see. And then here's the special missions one. This is going to be Merciless Raid. Increases character skill impact by 15% when a wave starts up to 4 times. Also increases plus ultra gauge by 25% when a wave starts. A lot of character skill impact that we're kind of messing with in this data download today. So very interesting to see how that's going to go. But again, character skill impact is pretty cool. Up to 4 times you get 50%. But the plus ultra gauge is pretty nice if you need that extra bit of plus ultra gauge when the wave starts. It's going to be a little bit of boost to that. So again, could definitely come in handy. Again, we're going to have to test this stuff out, see how well they do. All the memories seem pretty all decent. None of them seem really too bad. Also, the banner, as I said, does go from the 12th, and then also the event lasts until the 10th of May. So there we go. There's all the brand new units and information for this data download and upcoming information. Well, basically everything is live in the game now. Again, everything is live on the website. Link in the description down below. Shoutouts to AirDokon for all the stuff as well for the other information in the Discord server. Link to the Discord in the description down below. Make sure you guys subscribe, drop a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and all this stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.